Try that one.
Purple tentacle.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever.
This guy sucks.
It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
He's just a whiny
Whatever
little
made me
pussy
think
bitch.
that a guy like me should have a daughter.
Rationalizing his
No,
violent outbursts.
I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Hey, it's San Francisco.
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in.
I think so.
Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
One day I'll get bullets for it.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
Connie Kellogg.
That's okay. I got it.
He's even got a bitch name.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
The memory you have called is no longer in service.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
300 baud connection established. This memory will transfer in 43 years. They're trying to make him a sympathetic character, and it's just not working because
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead.
That's what I'm doing.
What they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Yeah. Sit down.
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going.
it didn't want to let me click on him in
Ended
that
up
last
mostly
memory.
wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of...
I'll go back and try.
Together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh, I can't run or sprint. That's lame.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
See? Clicking on him, but nothing happens.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Nope. Couldn't click. Wah wah. I like how this part of the game's running nice and smooth. Nope, no more memories that way. No, there we go.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
I feel like I didn't let this finish.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
Garrus!
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
No, I just have no retention of my own.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Ah, you stuck-up, self-entitled piece of shit.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. With the Institute, I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation
you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
Just got lightheaded.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Running out of brain. I like that one.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic.
How's now the
I'll try
Institute's
to
main
locate another
operator
memory
in the
as quickly as I
Commonwealth.
can. Please try to
If they
remain
needed
calm.
something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Come here, girl.
Big heads
Oh, damn
never
it.
liked taking orders. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. I never knew why we
Oh, damn
didn't
it.
just refreeze the rest of them.
Come on, get comfy. I thought he would say
But
something
we
different.
had our orders. Guess I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to.
Pixel acquired.
And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human.
Nah, you're a piece of shit, Kellogg.
Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Get to relive this again. Yay!
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Football practice,
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence
You're dead.
initialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, sure, let's rip bastard's heart out again.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Oh, hello.
It's a... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human.
Well, I've killed quite a few of them.
I'm just glad they were always on my side. Okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Ooh, the glowing sea. That place is fun.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Scotty, this time beam us up, but make it 2 separate bodies when we arrive, huh? Still picking fly hair out of my nuts.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Well, how the hell do I get out of here now? Oh. Neat, so they teleport in and out. No, football practice.
Movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Power armor!
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Now, I gotta talk to Nick Valentine because there's an Easter egg. Or, anyway, there's just something funny. And we bring Curie back here.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over.
That's a little scary.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright, let's get, I'm gonna bring Curie back here, too, actually. How you doing, Tits McGee?
I'm sorry your first time here was so... well, all I can say is that you're very brave.
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Okay, so to do the glowing sea thing, we got to pick up power armor, and I've got that X1 Mark 6 ready to go. Let's get Curie back here. Oh, wait a minute.
Heads up.
What's the plan?
Hey, Valentine.
Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Oh, right.
Nothing else for now.
Got it.
I suppose I should do that too. So much to do now. Last night when I was playing this and wrapping up, I'm like, oh, there's not much left to do, jeez. And I forgot about, oh yeah, that main game thing. Oh, I know, Eurotamer. Greetings, by the way. I've got my trusty shotgun and Pixel here. You're a good kitty.
Hey, see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood Sphere? Why are they here?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but no. I'm not sure it was important.
You're in a detective agency, lady. Why would you ever say something like that?
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
Daughter listening to radio? Are you serious? This chick's a bit dense.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up soon here too. Getting tired. A little time left.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside to shoot people.
You want me to shoot you? I can shoot you. I'm always glad to help. Why don't you stay here, Nick?
Look alive.
I'm listening. What do you need?
Probably about time we parted ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
Wait, what? Why can't he just stay here? Oh shit. Let's send him to the castle. Oh, I left that XO1 power armor at Nuka World, didn't I? No, there's another one. Oh, it'll be on the map. I'll find it. Not like I'm doing that mission tonight anyway. We're going to do the Curie stuff here for a bit. You're a good kitty. You are, Pixel. Good girl. Oh, found it. There's the Mark 6 XO1. Well, that's